It's my time, I know Paddock for lead.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. The NFL's first ever Black Friday clash. The Dolphins and the Jets underway here at MetLife Stadium. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be out right at the 35. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they're able to get to him right away, but still down to the 44-yard line with a catch. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Trotty! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30.
That's good for another Jets. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here complete to Kelsey. Touchdown, Jets! Travis Kelsey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
25 yards that time.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Trying to find Jameson Williams, and it's third down. When you talk about this Jets defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk, game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the Jets pressure 2 notches. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2?
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now Burrow on first down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to get is all the way down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey from 13 yards out. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They go play fake. Mahomes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Jets will take over.
At their own 44-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, look at repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 for last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
and it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going deep for Brown. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Darius Slay with a pick. And I do believe this is going to line up a safety? It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. On the draw is Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. Second down, another run with Taylor. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a second and 2. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Back to Taylor on first down. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Waddle, the motion man right. On second down, here's Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So wipe away the big yardage as they say he set foot out of bounds during his route.
And we talk a lot about using the sideline as another defender. I used to get that a lot from my college head coach, Johnny Majors. Use Sammy sideline, as he called it. Force the receiver out of bounds. Your job's essentially done for you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Waddle, the motion man, right.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Touchdown, Jets!
Christian McCaffrey
With career touchdown number 70.
And the Jets add 6 to their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Next to score, Jets 21, Dolphins 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Mahomes now to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Here's Burrow. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. They get 25 yards out of that one, and it's good for a New York first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Burrow now off the bootleg. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
It's a loss of 2.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Under pressure, they got him again. Myles Garrett, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Here we go.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd down and 6 now. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll go again with Hall. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A.J. Brown, 34 yards. And the Jets are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Dolphins 10.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
And this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Giants, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they go down to defeat for just the 2nd time in 11 games so far.
And they'll try for a better outcome.
Yeah, stand up.